we were doing well. We had a nice brick 3-bedroom house. And we had pretty much everything we wanted. Everything was going great. And I was working at the hog farm at the time, and that is when we, or my family, actually, my husband and my daughter, were diagnosed with MRSA. In April of 2007, and I noticed a spot on the back of Dale's leg, on his upper thigh and back, and I said, maybe we ought to have it looked at. It was a red bump, and we went in, and they said, oh, it's a spider bite, and sent us home. A couple of days later, I said, honey, it's really not healing, and so maybe we ought to go have it looked at again. So we went to the emergency room, and they put him on an antibiotic drip and sent us home. You okay? I should have mixed it up better, huh? See, this is what we do, trial and error. Usually I put that in a tube. Okay? Got it? All right, one more. Can you do your pain when you think? All right. The very next day after that, my husband was actually hospitalized, and they cut out a size of a tennis ball out of the back of his leg. It had spread that rapidly. I was scared to death because not only was he hospitalized, he was confined. I didn't know where it was coming from or what caused it. I thought, oh, maybe I didn't clean something good enough. Maybe, I just didn't know. And the only thing it could have been was that I carried it home from work. I was a feed tech, and I was in the hog's faces, my hands in the feed constantly every day without ever thinking twice about the antibiotic use. And it made me angry. I felt that every employee should know about the risks. This is how we communicate. I mix the letters up to where he has to use more head movement, just to kind of, as a workout thing, mainly. And so he just points to the letters and we spell the words out. Today, he is completely wheelchair bound. He has no use of his arms. He has no use of his legs. I feed him through a tube. And, I just attribute it all that it began with the surgery that came around because of the MRSA. How do you feel? T I R tired. Yeah. That happened from me working at a hog farm, a huge blow, and took every bit of quality of life away from us. And so I'm inspired to be a voice. I want to be a voice. I want regulations. I want laws. I want something done. That this can't happen to anyone else. It's an epidemic. It's a pandemic. It's your health. It's my health. It's in our food chain. It's what cures us when we're ill is antibiotics, and that doesn't work. If you have MRSA, it doesn't work.